Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen, and today I'm going to be doing a summer book haul video for you guys. So all of the books that I have acquired this summer. So let's get started. Okay, so there are quite a few books for this video. Honey, if you're watching, oops. So just, get comfy. And I'm going to do these in no real order. I just kind of stacked them over here. Ones that I got in the same series, I'll try and do them together if I can remember. But I'm just going to try my best to just go through them. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on any one, I don't think. So I'm just going to give you an overview of what I got this summer. Alright, just grabbing off the top of the stack. One of the better ones that I've read this summer so far, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I'm not going to go too far into how I liked it and stuff because this will be on my upcoming video. But amazing. If you don't know, this is the prequel to the Hunger Games series, and this one is all about Snow and really his journey of becoming who he is. And I had really forgotten how great Suzanne Collins' writing is. So, very good book. And I said I wasn't going to go into how I felt about it, but here I am. But yes, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Also a pretty thick one too, you guys. So, next I have The Beauty in Breaking by Michelle Harper. This one was my June? Yes, my June book of the month club book. And this is a memoir by an ER doctor. This is also a debut novel for her. This is just all about her journey in not becoming a doctor, but her journey as a doctor and the things that she's learned so far as a doctor. It was really good. Next, I have A Lion Among Men, and I haven't read this one yet. And this is, I think so this will be the third in the, yes, it's right here, volume 3 of the Wicked years. So, I love Wicked. I think I've said that before. Wicked and Son of a Witch are both great books, and this is the third in the series. And honestly, didn't even know there was a third in the series until I was out at a thrift store just kind of looking around and saw this book and had to get it. So, this one is all about, obviously, the lion in the Wizard of Oz, but along that Wicked theme, Wicked world, which is completely different than Wizard of Oz. Next I have The Blood of Olympus, and I think this is the one of the last ones in this series. This is book 5 in this series and the Heroes of Olympus series. Okay, and my husband has most of the books. He was missing this one. Happened upon it again, I went, what I do on vacations is I find used bookstores and found this one, got it so I could complete the series. Next I have Class Mom, and this one was suggested to me by one of my good friends, and I just happened upon it at 2nd and Charles, I think, and so I got it. Haven't read it yet. This is just a hilarious recounting of a mom being a class mom and the things that she goes through as a class mom. Alright, next I have Incendiary. I have already mentioned this one in, I think, my July recap. And this one is, it was a pretty good book. I thought it could have been better. This one is all about magic and people with magic, and this girl, she has the ability to take people's memories, so she's kind of used as a weapon. And female main character. If you want to know more about this book, you can go to my July recap. Next I have The Last Flight. This one was my July book of the month book? June book of the month. See, I can't keep up with this, guys. There's too many books coming in. Too many books coming my way. This is a book of the month pick. Don't know which month. I think June. I think The Beauty in Breaking was July, actually. So, The Last Flight. I have also gone over this one in my, I believe, July recap. June or July recap. Pretty sure it was July recap. Okay, next I have Fox. And I don't know about you guys or if you guys know what Ollie's is, but I love Ollie's. It's like one of those stores where they just have a bunch of stuff that come from other stores. Like they have a surplus of it, so you get it for cheap. And if you go every couple of months or so, like they have books really, really cheap. And this one just looked interesting. I honestly just got it for the cover. I have no clue what it's about, but I got it for the cover. And I think I looked up like the Goodreads ratings on it, and I think it was fairly good, so I just went on and picked it up. I think I paid like $3 for it, so I can't help myself. I absolutely love getting books that are beautiful, and I just thought this one was beautiful, so I just got it. Don't even really know what it's about. It's been on my shelf. Hasn't even been on like the TBR shelves for me yet, but did pick it up. And another one, the same deal, same from Ollie's. And the bad thing about Ollie's, I will say, is the flippin' tags stickers are super hard to get off. Like I'm talking more so than anything else. So I just gave up and I'm keeping the tags on them because it really is just impossible to get them off. But so you're gonna see this big yellow orange tag, but $2.99, you can't beat that. And this is another one that I just picked up, have no clue what it's about. Fly By Night was on the YA shelf, so I guess we'll see what it is, how it is eventually. But it looked interesting. The cover looked interesting, so picked it up. Fly By Night. And then the last one I had gotten from Ollie's as well is, gosh, I was super excited about this one, Kingdom of Ash. Again, this one was $3.99. And I have none of the others in this series, but I know I'm going to love this series. And so I went on to pick this one up because I figured I'm going to eventually get the ones prior to it to read. But I was very excited about it. $4 for this. I could not pass it up. Could not pass it up. Hardback, $4. Why not? Next, I have The Husband's Secret by Leah Moriarty. This is another one I picked up on vacation. I love her books, like love her books. So excited to read this one. Haven't read it yet. This one is about a husband leaves a letter for his wife that's not supposed to be opened until after his death. So should be pretty interesting. But she stumbles across the letter when he's still alive. So I just love Leah Moriarty's stuff. I could read everything that she has, and I got this one pretty cheap at a used bookstore, so I was really excited about it. Another used bookstore find is The Fall of Shannara, the Black Elfstone. So there is a series on Netflix that me and my husband watched called The Shannara Chronicles, and this one I believe is like this book is like prior to that TV series, I think. Like it's not, this book is not what the TV series is based off of exactly. So I think this is like the prequel to that. Not 100% sure, but really liked the show, so excited to read this one. I also got Invictus because I can't remember. I was one booktuber I was watching, and they suggested this one, and it just sounded interesting to me, and it also sounded like something my husband would like as well. So I went on and got it because I thought that we would both really, really enjoy it. Invictus. Next, I was pretty excited to find this whole set together in like a box set, and that is the to all the boys I've loved before. I think I've got them in the wrong order, but who cares? I found this in like a box set at a used bookstore, and they were super cheap, and I was really, really excited about it. And I still haven't read any of them, but To All the Boys I Loved Before is on my like TBR shelf, so I will be reading that one hopefully soon. So I went in this like little bookstore that was really, really cute, the one I got the Shannara Chronicles from, and I also ended up getting, I think, Joe and Laurie from that same little bookstore. It was so cute. The owner was super nice, super friendly, very knowledgeable about like all of her books, and I just loved talking to her. And she had this deal, like if you spent over $20, you could choose a free book from a shelf. And that's where she had like the books that, like I guess she hadn't sold. And even she had the advanced copy of this book. And so you're not allowed to sell those. So it was on the like freebie shelf. And this book had been on my TBR for a while, 10 Blind Dates. So I went on and got this one. But I thought that was a really neat thing to do. It was a way to pass it on. Without selling it, and And it also like encourages people to spend a little bit more money in your store. So my ultimate goal in life is to own my own used bookstore. This one wasn't a used bookstore, but my goal is to own a used bookstore, and I love that idea. So might be stealing it for later on in my life, much later on in my life probably. But that is my goal. I don't know if I've ever said that before. I want to own a used bookstore / coffee shop with like speakeasy nights and like jazz nights and like punk. Like I want different like genres of music, and when you come into my bookstore and my coffee shop, all that, there will not be like overhead music. There will be only music played on records, and it's gonna be like the coolest sound and the coolest chillest place. But here's the deal: my husband's in the military, and we move every 3 or 4 years. So until he gets out of the military, so I'll probably be in my 40s, but I'm gonna be like that kiddish 40-ish person who has a really cool place. I'm thinking settling in a college town is probably our best bet, because I'm thinking that'd be an awesome place for a bookstore / coffee shop. Although they might not have any money to buy my stuff, so I don't know. Anyways, total tangent, but now you know my life goal. Alright, next I'm grabbing the Night Swim. This is this month, August's book of the month pick. One, I got 2 this month, the Night Swim. This one is about a cold case, and someone trying to like, the lady in the book is trying to solve a cold case. So I think it should be pretty interesting, since I absolutely love like those shows. Although I can't really watch them now because my husband's not here and it scares me to watch stuff like that by myself. But do love that kind of stuff. So I think this book is going to be really, really good. Next, my currently reading book, so you can see my bookmark in there, is Where Dreams Descend. I'm loving this one so far. I am almost halfway through. Loving it. This was June now, great? Yes. April, May, June now, great? I want to say. I'm pretty sure June now, great. Loving it. So good so far. Next, I have my other book of the month pick for this month, and that is The Space Between Worlds. This is about multiple dimensions, there's different Earths, and you can travel between those as long as your doppelganger is not alive on those worlds. So you cannot travel there if your doppelganger is alive. And this girl, her poor doppelgangers just have really bad luck. So she can travel between almost any world because they're all dead. So yeah, should be pretty interesting. I'm trying to branch out with some more sci-fi because I have enjoyed the sci-fi I've been reading. So I'm trying to branch out a little bit. And I thought my husband would like this one as well. Next I have A Blood and Bone. This one is book 2 of the Chronicles of the One series, and I think I've talked about this in other videos. Was very excited to find this one hardback at a used bookstore as well for super cheap. Next, this one I'm really excited about. This one's like an upcoming read for me, and that is Pride. This is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. This is a Pride and Prejudice remix, and I'm super excited about it. If anybody knows me, they know I love Pride and Prejudice, and I'm really stinking stoked. I have honestly not read very many Pride and Prejudice retellings, so very excited about this modern take on it. Next is the July Owl Crate, and that is Goddess in the Machine, another sci-fi. This one has an Aurora Rising feel to it, sorry. So I think this one's going to be really good as well, and I just love the cover. I think it's gorgeous. Gorgeous cover. Next, I have 2 books, but I only have one on me because I sent the first one to my husband. It is currently in the mail going to him, so I don't have it with me. That is A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. This is up next on my TBR. I will be reading this one when I am done with Where Dreams Descend. And dude, I couldn't find this book like anywhere. Library didn't have it. Barnes & Noble didn't have it. Thrift books didn't have, I could not find it. And I finally found it used, and took a while to get here, but totally worth it. so excited because I absolutely loved Court of Thorns and Roses. I sent it to my husband. So yes, I got the second one, and we'll continue probably with this series. But this is a honking big book, so, but I am ready to dive right into it. Next is one I have mentioned quite a lot, and that is Evil Thing, which is book 7 in the Villains series by Serena Valentino. Next, this one came with the June outgrade? June or July? I can't remember, but one of the outgrades. This is Witchy, and it is a graphic novel, and I've already talked about this in one of my other videos. You guys, I did not enjoy it, but might be giving it away, I don't know. And next I have Joe and Laurie, which I also got from that cute little bookstore. You already know my feels on this one. Love it, love it. This is a retelling of Little Women, or it's like the middle of Little Women, and it is, my dog is being a butthole. It is wonderful, it is great, it is a love story between Joe and Laurie. And then last, but certainly not least, is I got book 3 and book 4 of Fablehaven, and I picked this up at a used bookstore. I think I mentioned before that I'm just trying to like fill out my series. I love this series. I've talked about it multiple times, and I only have the first and second one, and so I'm trying, there's a lot in that series. So I'm trying to just slowly like complete the series that we have on our shelves, because we have a ton where we just have like the first or the second one, and or even the last one. I think like the Scythe series, we have the last one. Carval, we only have the last one. Stupid stuff like that, but we're trying to work on it. But yeah, I got these two at a used bookstore because I'm always looking to complete all the series that I have. So I'm gonna count these because I don't even know how many they are. Give me a second. So there are 29 books that I have purchased, gotten, whatever, over the course of the summer, which is a lot for me. I need to slow it down, because I'm like, the list of things to read keeps getting higher, and then I like see stuff I want to get, and I'm like, oh, I gotta read that, but wait, like, there's 29 more books to read, you know. I don't know, I've read some of these, but yeah, but this, I thought this would be a fun little video to show you guys what all I got during this summer. So let me know how many books you've gotten, and I will catch you all next time.